My name is Lindsey Deer, and I'm from Culpeper, Virginia. So people would say I would come from a broken home, but to me, God knew this plan was going to unfold from the beginning of time. It was a struggle as a kid. My parents were married until I was 7, and then they got divorced. And then when I was 8, my dad married my stepmom, and I gained 4 siblings from my stepmom, and then my mom got married to my stepdad, and I gained 2 more siblings, another brother and another sister. And it was hard to transition from being the only child with all the focus to now there's 6 kids to share the spotlight with. I struggled for a long time. I struggled into my late teens, into early adulthood, and it took a lot of therapy and prayer and just seeking the Lord, seeking the answers as to what went on and how to work better with my new situation. Even though I had been in it for 15 years already, I ended up just releasing it all. I don't think my family's broken at all. I now have 2 moms and 2 dads who all contribute to some aspect of my life of teaching me, loving me, showing how to be a better adult, how to be a better believer. My tattoos mean to me the struggles that I've been through, that I've overcome, the relationships that I have, and the strength that I find from those people. The tattoo on my finger is of my grandmother's name in breast cancer pink. She found out she had breast cancer a couple years ago. Just watching her go from this strong woman that could accomplish anything, did everything at home herself, didn't ask for help 90% of the time, to this woman that was sick and couldn't get out of bed and was feeble. It was scary to watch her go from this person, that person, and bounce back to the person she was before and become stronger and have stronger faith that God was going to heal her and did heal her and will continue to heal her. And I just love my grandma, and she's important to me, and her strength is important to me. So another tattoo I have is on my arm. It says enough. My pastor that year had asked us all to come up with a word for the year, and my word for the year was enough. And to me, I had always felt like I wasn't enough for people. I wasn't enough to stand up for myself. Wasn't enough to accomplish a certain task. And it was never really something anybody had ever said to me in particular. It was just a lie that the enemy had told me. That year, I just was stamping it into my mind that I am enough. Nobody can tell me I'm not enough. And that God is my Father, and He says I am, because He speaks only truth over you. I have this tattoo on my forearm of "For He is, I am." For me, "For He is, I am" is Jesus Himself did enough by dying on the cross for me. And that lets me be who I am, the believer that I am, the caring person, the teacher, the nurse I want to be. He did so much by just dying for my sins. And God does so much for me still to this day, just leading me and showing me where my life needs to be and going in that direction. So while we're on earth, these tattoos are permanent. They're our story of our whole life. They tell who we are, what we've been, who we want to become. My advice to anybody looking to get a tattoo for any spectrum of reasons, spiritual or not, is know your reason. I really believe in having a reason behind your tattoo, because it is something that's permanent, and it is something that is going on your body, and it's part of your story. And definitely have a reason as to why you're doing it. And if you have a reason, there's no argument for anybody to fight you on why you shouldn't have it. You have your reasons, go for it.